Hi, welcome to Bryant Systems. I'm Scott Bryant, Master Chek Practitioner Level 5, Personal Trainer, Naturopath and Metabolic Type and Advisor, Advanced Level 2, Acupuncturist and Sports Massage Therapist. Thank you for listening to the video. The video is all about Hugo's question, which is great. How to perform the zone exercises, what would you want to do with them and when to fit them in during meditation before or after workout. Okay, so it depends on what you're looking for. So I'll talk about a case history of a client that had a disc herniation. So she had a disc herniation from CrossFit. She was quite overweight and she had money issues. So in Paul's book, page 104, you'll see the zone 1, which is working on the first chakra in the body. So in the HLC whole program, once you've done level 3, you get all the documents and paperwork in which to assess the chakra system, as well as assess mental emotional issues, as well as assess the client's overall load in different organs. So what I found categorically with clients with lower back pain, they either have a tribal association issue, money association issue, or they're just not grounded enough. Okay, so then I might give them different foods to eat to ground them, or a zone exercise to ground them, or I might use bark flower remedy. So I use a lot of different things depending on what I think the client will like, and I muscle test everything just to see whether their body's going to like it as well as them liking it mentally, if that makes sense. So with the zone exercises, they push you parasympathetic. So if you're a really sympathetic dominant person like me that goes around like a bull in a china shop sometimes, coming home and doing 10 or 20 minutes of zone exercises really relaxes me and chill me out. You can do it before a meditation or after meditation, or you can use it as a meditation. But the fundamental thing that is really, really important is that you must do it relaxed. You must take all jewellery off as well, tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the 2 front teeth, and you must do it slowly and not overanalyze it. If you overanalyze it, then you're stressing yourself out. Does that make sense? So when I see clients doing it incorrectly, I show them and then they copy me, and sometimes they'll get it wrong. But I'll wait to the end of the session to show them what they might be doing wrong, simply because I don't want to stress them out while they're doing it. Does that make sense? I don't want to get them from parasympathetic dominant, going into sympathetic dominant, where they're going, oh, how do I do it? I want to get it right. And some of my clients are very high-powered people, and they want to get everything perfect the first time. And I try and say to them, look, it may take a while before you get it spot on. So I tell them to relax, enjoy the process, and enjoy what they're doing. Now, when it comes to meditation and exercise, I've tried both ways, before exercise and after exercise. The thing that I like about doing it after exercise is that I've done my workout, I've pushed myself to the max, and now it's time to chill out and get to know myself on a deeper level by going really parasympathetic dominant, which works part of the spine and helps the body to heal from the inside out. So the different zone exercises are designed for different chakras. So as you can see all the chakras there: 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Yeah. But in the Peruvian system, there's 8 chakras. So different systems have, more or less and stuff. Does that make sense? So I don't want you to get overly bogged down by the chakras. And the other thing is that with the chakra system, the energy doesn't just run up and down, which most yogis think. It goes from the 1st, it might go into the 3rd, back down to the 2nd, and then come up again. And it isn't until you work with a level 3 or a level 4 that's done all the Chek program, the HLC and the level 4, they'll be able to assess all of that and find out where the blockages are. And what I've done when I've done my shaman course, they taught me how to read the chakras, energize the chakras, and close the energy and just realign and rebalance. But the thing with the zone exercises, you can't do them with everybody because not everybody gets it or understands it. So you got to, I vet my clients and go, well, do you know what the chakras are? And they'll go, oh, that woo-woo stuff I'm not into. So I won't go there and use that until they've been with me a few weeks and they start to get to know me and their barriers start to come down. And I found that that works massively. I found that if I go into what, go straight into all that stuff, like Gavin says in one of his videos, we have to drip feed our clients because there's so much information that we share over the period of time that I'm working with a client. So zone 1 is done for tribal association, money and lower back pain. Zone 2 is for rhythm and flow and balance in the body. Then you've got zone 3, which a lot of people need to do because they lack power and self-will. So we work on power and self-will, and I give them mantras to do and stuff like that. So a mantra would be, I'm more successful when I can achieve anything in my life, and visualizing the color yellow while they're doing that exercise. As you can see, me talking about this stuff, some people get it and some people don't. So you have to be very selective. I have to be very selective who I use it on or use it with. So every exercise needs to be done slow with your breathing rate. So if you used to do the energy push, you'd go breathe out, tongue to roof of mouth, breathe in, big belly. Breathe out. You normally do it standing. Breathe in, breathe out. So the slower you do it, the faster the effect you get. But you can still do it fast if you're in a rush and stuff like that and you just want to get a great workout. You've got to find what works for you again. But really, the slower you do it, the better. So zone 4 is working on the love chakra, and I find that all women have an issue with this area. And by doing the Feldenkrais exercises, this is great. I've had clients with chronic neck pain and got them to do these exercises after some massage and some releasing, and they go, oh, my neck pain's gone, it feels really great and I can move much better. So that's a great exercise to do. That's page 11. Then you've got the prone cobra, another brilliant exercise for changing posture. Then you've got the lateral ball roll. Now with the lateral ball roll, Paul says it's a big bang exercise, which it is. And nearly every single one of my clients, they get the lateral ball roll exercise simply because it enables me to see so much, like weak glutes, weak hamstrings, the body where it's weak. Does that make sense? So if somebody's got heels when they stand up that go in like that, like the backs of their feet, once they've done that for a couple of weeks, it reverses it. So they don't walk like Donald Duck. Like I used to walk like Donald Duck, whack, whack. But the lateral ball roll is a brilliant, brilliant tool to use for assessing and seeing what's going wrong, Hugo. Then you got zone 5, which is all about the upper quarter of the body, higher self stuff, and just like energizing and rebalancing and loosening off the neck, as well as other stuff that it does that goes a lot deeper. Then you got zone 6, then you've got zone 5 still, when you've got neck rotation. So my plastic surgeon that I've been working with for 25 years, and we went out for dinner yesterday, which was great. But I got him to do neck rotations, and I got him to do overtoning because his neck was really tight. And so do, re, mi, fa, so. So I was getting him to go so, and relaxed and that. And then he texted me the next day. He said, can't believe it. My neck's complete. My neck feels great. You're a bit of a witch. Where did you get that technique from? And that was a great compliment to hear that something that I'd done where I was using the voice as well as getting him to think of a colour, as well as him doing these neck exercises. The other one I got him to do was thoracic mobilisation as well. And that really loosened him off, and he was really, really happy. And I was happy that he now believes in the system. Well, he's always believed in it, but he believes in it more when he had that neck issue. The other thing with the zone exercises, yeah, you can do them late at night, but if you're getting ready for bed and your cortisol is going down, cortisol starts to deplete in the evening and raises in the morning. So really, you don't want to be overdoing it. You want to be relaxing. You want to be chilling out. You want to have some valerian tea before you go to bed, at least 2 or 3 hours before. Otherwise, you'll pee in the middle of the night. But the zone exercises, you can do them indoors. You can do them outdoors. I've been on a plane flying to Norway, and I've been doing them on the plane. I've done them in many, many different parks. Especially if there's not a gym available, then at least I still get my workout in. Then the other thing you've got to do, Hugo, is listen to your body. So if you wake up really tired, doing 10 minutes of zone exercises will really lift your energy and you'll feel really good. So let's say you wake up on the Monday, you feel really tired. You do the zone exercises, that's your exercise done for the day. And then Tuesday you go and do your workout, and Wednesday you felt tired again, you do another zone. Okay, but when you see a level 4 or a level 5 master, we map everything, document everything, so then we can work out exactly where the blockages are and which zone exercises that you need to do. It isn't something that you can, of course you can experiment with it, and if you feel you've got a power and self-will issue, then you do zone 3. If you feel you've got money issues, then you do zone 1. Does that make sense? If you've got a communication issue, then you do the blue zone here, for the neck, yeah? If you feel that you've got stinking thinking and you feel totally out of balance mentally, say you're suffering with anxiety, then you do the purple zone, which is, just looking back, sorry, oh, where is it? It's here somewhere. It's a big book, Paul's book. Here we go. Zone 6, that's it, zone 6. So doing zone 6, you do it for anxiety. I've given it to clients when they're grieving or got emotional issues, like they're going through a divorce or something, or they're losing their job. It can be a great exercise to do, alternate nostril breathing. Again, it pushes you parasympathetic. So you've got sympathetic, parasympathetic. And this is the same with the diet. I use the metabolic typing diet. Everybody loses weight. Everybody feels better. And I've been using that since 2005, 2006. I think that's when I become a certified level 2 at that. So the great thing about the whole Chek HLC, it's all about balancing the chakras as well as you're working on the meridians. You've got 12 meridians through the body, and it helps with that as well. And it's a bit of Tai Chi, Qigong, and yoga. So you've got medical Qigong, which works on the organs. You've got Tai Chi that works parasympathetically, and then you've got yoga that works on your chakra system. So it's amazing that Paul put all this together. And that's why I'll always say it's probably the best system in the world, because I've not done loads of other courses to do with like training and exercise. I've done, personal trainer award, then Chek practitioner. I'm going to be doing Harlequin's, what's it called? Hypertrophy. It's only 60 quid, which is really, really cheap, which I think just to learn, just to see if there's anything different, in that program. The difference with working for the zone exercises, you can make them harder by pushing the number up. But if you're too stressed and too tired, then you'll be going sympathetic dominant, which is breaking the body down or not giving you the recovery and the healing which you may be looking for. So what I'd say, Hugo, is make sure you either meditate before or meditate after. Find what works for you, because it's an individual thing. For me, I like it as a reward afterwards. Remember to do it very, very slowly, and remember to breathe in through your nose, into the diaphragm or your dantian, which is your stomach, and then breathe out slowly. The slower you do it, the quicker the effect. And there's been times when I've done it so slowly, I feel as high as a kite. I feel like I smoked dope and I haven't. And there's a lot of other Qigong exercises which you can look at. So I don't only just use them, you know what I mean? I've got one which is called cross arms, which I do on a regular basis. And that really brings up my chi level really, really high. So I'll do that as well as the chi circles with the chi stick, which I've still got here, where you've got to do 100 days to hit a gong, which I think I've done 2 gongs, but they were a long, long while ago. So maybe I need to challenge myself and do it again. So I hope you've enjoyed this 15-minute video, Hugo, and thank you for commenting on my big videos. I really, really appreciate it. Please share the love and share the video with your friends, and ask any other questions. Thanks very much. Good night. Have a nice night. Bye.